You can see up here that I've already installed Screencastify into my Chrome browser. If that hasn't been installed for you, you need to go to the Chrome store. So it's just type in Chrome store in the address bar and come to the Chrome Web Store. And then you search, type in, here it is here. Now, I've got Rate It, but you just need to click on Add to Chrome. And when you add it, it will go through a whole bunch of processes that you've got to go through. Just click Allow and Yes to all the processes. And when it's finished, you will see up here in the top on your toolbar, Screencastify icon looking like this. Screencastify will allow you to record anything on your desktop. And so it allows you to either insert your own voice. You can use it for tutorials. You can insert a little webcam of yourself in one of the corners of the screen, so people can see you talking while you're modeling stuff. But principally, it's a great way of just showing and capturing your learning and understanding on a website. So let's just go through how to do that. So let's just say I want to do something in this Literacy Shed page with Screencastify. I'm going to click on Screencastify here. And we have some options. We can do the desktop, which is the whole screen. So if you wanted to switch between different tabs, show stuff on your desktop, basically show anything on your computer, that's the one to do. If you know you're going to just stick in one tab only, then use the browser tab. And if you just want to use the webcam, you can switch that on as well. But the options here is that you can microphone, yes, you want that switched on, and you can embed the webcam if you want to as well. I tend to switch this off, but that's where the option is. And there are more options down here. You can set your countdown timer. I always click on the drawing tools, and I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. You can change the amount of time for the countdown if you want to. 3 seconds is enough for me. And I'm going to click on the desktop, and then I'm going to click on record, and I'm going to make sure embed webcam is switched off. So I'm going to click on record here now. So click on here, and because I'm sharing my entire screen, I have to click on this and give permission. So click share. It's going to count me down, and now I can just talk. I can move my mouse around. I can click on the links. But the point about Screencastify is also to highlight or point out key parts of the page. So in the bottom left hand corner down here, you've got some tools that you can use. So we can click on the pencil tool, and we can underline lines, and that draws much better attention here. You can see, look, with this website's made a mistake, that should be a capital T. So we could make a change here. We can, draw a line around the whole picture if we wanted to, talking about this. And there are other tools that we can look at as well. So over here, we can click on this, and we can actually highlight a bit of text. So it's bringing attention to that bit of text. And when we click on another piece of text over here, we can see that the initial highlight disappeared. And so again, it's a good way of bringing attention to a particular part of the web page that you want to bring attention to. In addition, there are some other tools over here. Focus mouse grays everything else, and we can just focus the particular part of the screen where our mouse is. So it just brings attention to where we want to go to. So we just click back on here and untick that. And so you've got those inbuilt tools for you there. So once you've done your sharing and you want to finish, up here is the record button. Click on this, and we're going to click stop. And what will happen now is our video is now being saved. It's being played. We're just going to click pause on this. Watch that. Now the important thing is that we make sure we save it. So I'm going to give it a name. And that's now been saved. And this work gets saved to our Google Drive. And I'm going to show you on the next scene how to find that video in your Google Drive. I've moved across to my Google Drive now, and if I scroll down, so once you've created your Screencastify account with that logon process, as part of the permissions that are set up as part of that login process, Screencastify actually makes and seeks permission to create a folder inside your Google Drive. So if we scroll down through all the folders on my drive here, right near the bottom, because it's listed alphabetically, is my Screencastify folder. And you can see all of the videos that I've made in Screencastify. Now, because I've named them, if we scroll down through here, you'll see the Screencastify tutorial that I've just created, which is a much easier way to find the work that you've created by giving it a proper name. The ones that I haven't, they've only got the date on them and the time, which is much harder to find. So once they have been created, you can then insert them into Google Slides or share them with a web link as you see necessary.